Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Episode 11. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/AJRich123, and let's go ahead and start. Oh, yeah. No Appa, stuck in the desert.
How could you let them take Appa? Why didn't
Oops.
you stop them? I couldn't. The library was sinking. You guys were still inside, and you could have come to get us. I could have saved
She
you.
tried
I
everything.
didn't feel any vibrations out here. The sandbender snuck up on me, and there wasn't time for. You just didn't care. You never liked Appa. You wanted him gone.
Aang, stop it. You know Toph did all she could.
I mean, we saw from the last episode, she did everything possible. Like, I mean, I was impressed with she was holding down the place so they could get out of there, on top of, like, kept trying to go back and forth and look over to the other side, and there's nothing she could have done.
You don't care whether Appa is okay or not.
We're all concerned, but we can't afford to be fighting now.
I'm going after Appa.
Aang, wait!
I mean, it's his, like, longest friend, so I understand why he would be
We're the only
completely
people who know about
upset.
the solar eclipse. We have to get that information to Ba Sing Se.
You think if we dig out the giant owl, he'll give us a ride?
I don't think so. I think that guy is livid and crazy.
Maybe we should make camp.
No, please. Don't stop just for me. Oh.
He definitely needs a break. Of course, when you're tired and you need a break, look who shows up.
Colonel Monkey. What a pleasant surprise.
Any Fire Nation people.
If you're surprised we're here, then the Dragon of the West has lost a few steps.
You know these guys?
Of course he does.
Sure. Colonel Monkey and the Rough Rhinos are legendary. Each one is a different kind of weapons specialist. They are also a very capable singing group.
Wait, what?
We're not here to give a
Wait, what?
We're here to apprehend fugitives.
Wait a second. So their side job is they're like I want it to be like a barbershop quartet. That would be the most amazing. Yes, I'm just going. That's going to be my headcanon. They're a barbershop quartet, and then on the side, and then they, do their Fire Nation duties as their main thing.
Enough stalling. Round them up.
I love that you can have small talk even in these type of experiences. Pretty good close combat. I guess they're not, they're not as challenging as some other people they've gone up against. Ooh.
It's nice to see old friends.
Too bad you don't have any old friends that don't want to attack.
Seriously?
Old friends that don't want to attack.
Do you have any? There's gotta be one.
Can't you watch where you're...
No.
Right. Sorry.
Well,
Come on, guys.
I need
We've
some
gotta
water.
stick together.
If I sweat anymore, I don't think sticking together will be a problem.
Tara, can I have some water?
Okay, but we've got to try to conserve it.
Yeah.
We're drinking your bending water? You used this on the swamp guy!
It does taste swampy.
I guess that's all she has
Sorry,
left.
It's all we have.
At least
Not
it's
anymore.
something.
Look!
Well, there you go.
Sokka, wait! You shouldn't be eating strange
It's cactus, right? And wait, what is the inside
There's water
though?
trapped inside these.
I don't know.
Not just the water, but the
It's very
other stuff.
thirst-quenching, though. It's quenchier. It's the quenchier.
This is how you show somebody getting high on, like, Nickelodeon.
Off on fire.
Oh, That's really funny. I actually thought I thought that was gonna, when they did that, I thought it was like, oh, time to the cactus juice made you like delusional or high. But yeah, no, it's definitely just them already delusional from lack of water. But that would have been funnier.
Can I get some of that cactus?
I don't think that's a good idea. Come on, we need to find Aang.
How did we get out here in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah, he's beyond saving at this point. I mean, he's huge, so they must have gotten insanely far.
Ah! No.
Aww. His sadness kind of, you know, turning to anger at this point.
What is that?
What? What is what?
It's a giant mushroom. Maybe it's friendly.
Let's
You'd
just keep
never
waiting.
want to talk
I
to
hope Aang's okay.
talking mushrooms.
Mushroom. Mushy giant friend.
Go give it a hug. See what happens.
Yeah, a little barefoot blind girl and her friends passed through here a few days ago.
Did they give you any indication where they were headed?
Maybe you could give me a little incentive? You suggesting I break your fingers?
So they're still on their trail.
Too bad. Hey, look. Fire Nation wanted posters.
So?
So, look who's here.
Oh. Yeah. This desert is getting miserable really fast.
I'm sorry, Aang. I know it's hard for you right now, but we need to
He
focus
looks
on getting
angry
What's the difference? We won't survive without Appa.
and
We all
sad.
know it.
Come on, Aang. We can do this if we work together. Right, Toph?
As far as I can feel, we're trapped in a giant bowl of sand pudding. I got nothing.
Sokka? Any ideas how
We
to
need
find
some
Ba Sing Se?
positivity.
Why don't we ask the circle birds?
Oh no. Oh no. This feels like close to a game over screen.
We're getting out of this desert and we're gonna do it together. Aang, get up. Everybody, hold hands. We can do this. We have to.
At least there's somebody that's can be positive other than delusional positive like Sokka. Who's just beyond. What's that, giant bees? Hornets? Sand hornets?
Is there any more water?
This is the last of it. Everyone can have a little drink.
You've killed us all!
No, he hasn't.
Momo just needed some water.
All right. Bending.
He is
Sokka, let me see the things you
talking
got from
more
the
nonsense than normal.
I didn't steal anything. Who told you that? It was you! You ratted me out!
Sokka, I was there.
Momo wouldn't rat you out.
None of
Momo's
us will tell
the
us where
homeboy.
Appa is.
No, but we can find out which way Ba Sing Se is. We can use the stars to guide us. That way we can travel at night when it's cool and rest during the day.
No one here is gonna help us. These people just look like filthy wanderers.
So do we.
Yeah, look at yourself.
Ah, this is interesting. I think I found our friend.
Somebody he
You brought us
knows.
here to gamble on Pai's show?
I don't think this is a gamble.
It's a sure thing.
Let's take them now.
This place is full of desperate characters. If they find out we're collecting a bounty, we might have to fight them all just to keep our prize. Patience.
May I have this game?
The guest has the first move. I see you favor the White Lotus Gambit. Not many still cling to the ancient ways.
Those who do can always find a friend.
Ah, so it's not actually somebody he knows. Ah,
Welcome, brother.
Wait, what?
The White Lotus opens wide to those who know her secrets.
What are you old gas bags talking about?
Yeah, it seems like some type of code or something. Like that. It was like they were speaking code, and there was some type of like way of talking about things or recognizing people by doing that.
I always try to tell you that Pie Show is more than just a game.
It's a way of communicating.
I'm not waiting all night for these geezers to finish yapping. It's over. You two fugitives are coming with me.
I knew it! You two are wanted criminals with a giant bounty on your heads.
I thought you said he would help.
He is. Just watch.
Oh, is
you
he
think
acting?
You're going to capture them and collect all that gold? Gold?
Oh, you're gonna write. Yeah, that's why it wasn't good to try to jump them here. Now everybody's gonna want it. That was actually perfect. Now they can run away while the commotion's happening. You were stronger than everybody else, but, you know, they got away.
Come on, get up. We need to go.
Yesterday, my mouth tasted like mud. Now it just tastes like sand.
Which is better?
I never thought I'd miss the taste of mud so much. I'm awake.
Yes,
I
mud.
couldn't sleep.
Well, we need to get moving if we want to get out of this sand pit.
Oh, there we go. Wait, but that means...
Princess, you ain't need him. She's the moon. She flies by herself.
Fly up and bend the water from that cloud into my pouch.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at least you can survive and still think about it. You can still look for Appa if you have some water in you.
Wow, there's hardly any in here.
I'm sorry, okay? It's a desert cloud. I did all I could. What's anyone else doing? What are you doing?
Trying to keep everyone together. Let's just get moving. We need to head this direction.
It's really tough. Especially with...
Ow!
when things don't go right.
I'm so sick of not feeling where I'm going.
Like, one thing I've noticed is, like, Aang is a kid. So when something's not going right to an extreme, he's very easy to, like, without some type of positive reinforcement or help, he has a hard time, like, not feeling bad about himself or mad or sad. Appa's gone, who he's been with for so long. It's, yeah, it's just sometimes he's the avatar, but it's hard to, like, I don't know. It's kind of, you have to remember he's a kid. So maybe this... Oh, it's one of those, okay.
It's one of the gliders the sandbenders use. And look, it's got some kind of compass on it. I bet it can point us out of here.
There you go. Sand boats.
And you can bend a breeze so we can sail it. We're gonna make it.
Sokka needs help so fast.
It is an honor to welcome such a high-ranking member of the Order of the White Lotus. Being a Grand Master, you must know so many secrets.
Now that you've played Pie Show, are you gonna do some flower arranging, or is someone in this club gonna offer some real help?
So this is some type of cult, or like...
The garden gate. One who has eaten the fruit and tasted its mysteries.
Exclusive club. Yeah, you're not a card holder.
Members only.
Does it smell weird?
Take it easy, little lady. I'm sure the sand folks who built this baby know how to get around here.
Momo. I feel bad for Momo.
This is pointing to that giant rock.
Having to deal with
It
Sokka.
must be the magnetic center of the desert.
A rock? Yes! Let's go!
Maybe we can find some water there.
Maybe we can find some sandbenders. Finally! Solid ground.
Aang sounded like he wanted some revenge, though. With that tone of voice when he said that. Which, slightly understandable,
My head
but...
is starting to clear out the cactus juice. And look!
Ew!
Tastes like rotten penguin meat.
What is? Why have you eaten rotten penguin meat?
You've been hallucinating on cactus juice all day, and then you just lick something you find stuck to the wall of a cave?
I have a natural curiosity.
I don't think this is a normal cave. This was carved by something. Yeah, look at the shape. There's something buzzing in here. Something that's coming for us.
Is that an... Oh, a hive! We saw the hornets, yeah! Or the whatever they're called in this world.
What are you doing? That rock almost crushed me.
Sorry, I can't tell where they are in the air.
They're so, like, dehydrated at this point that, yeah. They're not going to be able to fight.
My head's not as clear as I thought.
We have to get out of here. I'm completely out of water defense.
Oh no, Momo!
I'm not losing anyone else out here.
Come on, we're going down.
Momo is the most normal one right now. That's scary.
Right there.
Fire! Yeah, you got it. She got it, right?
Yes. Now let's move.
Oh. Kind of forget that Momo can glide. That was cool.
On your left.
Ooh. Now what's the move here? I have a bad feeling Aang's gonna let out aggression.
What's going on? Is the club meeting over?
Everything is taken care of. We're heading to Ba Sing Se.
Ba Sing Se? Why would we go to the Earth Kingdom capital?
The city is filled with refugees. No one will notice two more.
We can hide
Oh,
in plain sight there. And it's the safest place in the world from the Fire Nation. Even I couldn't break through to the
and then they could train and do whatever they need to
I
do.
have the passports for our guests, but there are two men out on the street looking for them.
You see these guys?
They are so stubborn.
What are you doing in our land with a sandbender sailor?
Our bison was stolen, and we have to get to Ba Sing Se.
You dare accuse our people
I
of
mean, it
theft
happened.
while you ride in on a stolen sand sailor?
Quiet, Gashwin.
Or maybe
No one accused
they
our
weren't with
people of
them.
anything. If what they say is true, we must give them hospitality.
Sorry, Father.
I recognize the son's voice. He's the one that stole.
Oh, he did it in
I
secret.
never forget a voice. You stole Appa. Where is he? What did you do to him?
They're lying. They're the thieves.
Yeah, okay, I see. So the son and probably some other people did it without the rest of the tribe, like, knowing. So you have to approach this very delicately, because if you just straight up attack, of course, the dad and everybody else is going to defend that.
Where is my bison?
Where are these men? I got a tip that they're in your shop.
Zuko looks so, like, young in that picture.
We know all about your secret back room. Kick it down.
Hey, that room is for flowers only.
Some unlucky soul has an incomplete pie show set.
Let's go back to finding the girl.
Because that's the biggest problem here. Always sucks to have a missing piece to your board game.
What did you do?
It wasn't me.
You said to put a muzzle on him. You muzzled Appa?
So did they sell him or something? Because where are you hiding him? Where can you hide him?
I'm sorry. I didn't know it belonged to the Avatar.
Tell me where Appa is.
Ooh.
I traded him to some merchants. He's probably in Ba Sing Se by now.
Aha.
We're gonna sell him there. Please, we'll escort you out of the desert. We'll help however we can.
You gotta calm down. I knew he was at an unstable state. Aang was. Is there anything you can say at this point to calm him down? Obviously, Katara's. Yeah. It really does feel like she's the only one that can do this. Oh, man. That's really a moment. No, I really love that. We've seen that now a couple times. Katara seems to be the only one that can calm down Aang when he gets to this point. And it's not like he wants to. He's just, and I saw it through the episode. He was very unstable, angry, and his emotions just get a hold of him sometimes where if something extreme happens, it's very hard for him to control it. And Katara being there is obviously a good thing. And she already knew what she had to do in that spot. She didn't even move, even though he was doing all that stuff around him. She knew what she had to do, and she did it. And Aang obviously doesn't want to be that angry or anything, but he was feeling it. You saw the tear run down his face, but he just, he cares about his friends and Appa, and Appa being gone like that. He just couldn't control himself. It doesn't help that they haven't really slept good. They were dehydrated to a ridiculous point. Yeah, that's all I could think about in this episode was like how he was going to react once he found them. And I knew it wasn't going to be good. But he would regret it immediately if he actually did something destructive. And that's why I'm glad Katara's there to kind of calm him down. It's really best case scenario for everybody in those spots. Seems like they're relaxing, having a good time. Jesus.
Sure. 5,000-year-old maps from the Spirit Library. Just splash some water on them.
Make sure they're okay. Actually, that's kind of cool.
Figure out what route we're gonna take?
Try off your
we
map.
Just got out of the desert, so we must be around here. And we need to go to Ba Sing Se, which is here. It looks like the only passage connecting the south to the north is this sliver of land called the Serpent's Pass.
You're sure that's the best way to go?
It's the only way. I mean, it's not like we have Appa to fly us there.
Shush up about Appa.
Definitely slowed down their overall travel.
Tara, it's okay.
Oh, well, okay. I'm glad you're doing better.
The less you think about it, the better.
No more
Just
distractions.
work on getting there.
So are you guys headed to Ba Sing Se too?
Sure are. We're trying to get there before my wife Ying has her baby.
Great. We can travel through the Serpent's Pass together.
The Serpent's Pass?
Oh.
Only the truly desperate take that deadly route.
Deadly route.
What is on there? A snake?
Well, we are desperate.
You should come with us to Full Moon Bay. Ferries take refugees across the lake. It's the fastest way to Ba Sing Se.
And it's hidden, so the Fire Nation can't find it.
Peaceful ferry ride or deadly pass?
But why would anyone take the Serpent's Pass then?
Behind the walls of Ba Sing Se.
I can't help but feel a little suspicious of this because it seems too easy.
Who would have thought after all these years I'd return to the scene of my greatest military disgrace as a tourist?
We're not tourists. We're refugees.
Why can't you be
I'm sick of
both?
Eating rotten food, sleeping in the dirt. I'm tired of living like this. Aren't we all?
Oh, wow.
My name's Jet, and these are my freedom fighters.
Didn't think we'd see him again.
Hey.
Hello? Here's the deal. I hear the captain's eating like a king while us refugees have to feed off his scraps. Doesn't seem fair, does it?
What sort of king is he?
Jet's probably not somebody you want to really deal with, though. Don't remember having a good experience.
Some food?
I told you already. No vegetables on the ferry. One cabbage slug could destroy the entire ecosystem
But-
of Ba Sing Se.
But
Security!
cabbages. But cabbages. How did I know? God, Jesus. Why can't cabbages catch a break on this show?
4 tickets for the ferry to Ba Sing Se.
I want to think whoever made, like, the show writers just hate cabbages. Like, they were force-fed cabbages as a kid, and this show, they like to just slip in cabbages getting ruined because they just hate the vegetable.
Hey, please.
Passports.
No one told us we had to have passports.
Don't you know who this is? He's the Avatar.
Ah, I see 50 avatars a day, and by the way, not a very impressive costume.
Oh, people. Dude's just picking his
No
nose.
animals allowed. Do I need to call security?
My name is Toph and I'll need 4 tickets.
Oh,
Oh, the golden
Using
seal of
status.
Flying boar. It is my pleasure to help any one of the Beifong family.
you would think the Avatar would get more, but there's too many people passing for it, or trying to pass for the Avatar.
Those are my valets.
But the animal
Is my seeing eye lemur.
That's smart.
Normally, it's only 1 ticket per passport, but this document is so official. I guess it's worth 4 tickets.
I would.
Thank you very much.
I could have a pet lemur.
All right, we scanned that lady good.
Tickets and passports, please.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem with you. I've seen your type before. Probably sarcastic, think you're hilarious, and let me guess, you're traveling with the Avatar.
What is happening here?
You mean you don't remember? Maybe you remember this. Mwah.
Suki!
Oh,
Sokka, it's good to see you.
okay, that took a second because she always had like that heavy makeup on. I was like, how do you know all this? I mean, Sokka's not like exactly hard to read, but Jesus, that was spot on. Now it makes sense.
Been working out?
I'll grab a tree branch and do a few chin touches every now and then. Nothing major.
I
Are the other
don't
Kyoshi
see
warriors
any
around?
difference.
Yeah. After you left Kyoshi, we wanted to find a way to help people. We ended up escorting some refugees, and we've been here ever since. Hi, Momo. Good to see you, too. So why are you guys getting tickets for the ferry? Wouldn't you just fly across on Appa?
Appa is missing. We hope to find him in Ba Sing Se.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you doing okay?
I'm doing fine.
No.
Everybody stop worrying about me. I'll talk to the lady for you.
No passports, no tickets.
Jesus.
But she's pregnant and all their stuff was stolen. You have to make an exception.
No exceptions. If I just gave away tickets willy-nilly to
Then
anyone,
everybody would
there
want
be
it.
No more order. And you know what that means. No more civilization.
What if we gave them our ticket?
No.
But
Next.
don't worry. You'll get to the city safely. I'll lead you through the Serpent's Pass.
Oh, welp. I guess that's the reason why to go to the Serpent's Pass.
I can't believe we gave up our
Last
tickets,
resort.
And now we're going through the Serpent's Pass.
I can't believe you're still complaining about it.
I'm coming too.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Sokka, I thought you'd want me to come.
I do. It's just
Just what?
nothing. I'm glad you're coming.
What does it say?
It says, abandon hope.
How could we abandon hope? That's all we have.
I don't know. The monks used to say that hope is just a distraction. So maybe we do need to abandon it.
What are you talking
His negativity is at an all-time high.
Into Ba Sing Se, and it's not gonna find Appa. We need to focus on what we're doing right now, and that's getting across this pass.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, the longer he's away from Appa, I was hoping he'd kind of got like I was hoping he'd got kind of gotten over it a little bit, but the longer he's like without him, the more and more depressed and just angry he's getting. And I think what happened last episode could happen again if they don't hurry up and find him or something, because he's still a little unstable, which is understandable.
Lake. Rumor has it they're working on something big on the other side, and they don't want anyone to find out what it is.
I'm okay.
That was close.
They spotted us! Let's go, let's go!
Send it back.
Suki, are you okay? You have to be more careful. Come on.
Thanks for
That was
saving
close.
my life, Toph. Hey, no problem, Sokka.
He's, you know, kind of in another place right now, thinking about her.
Suki, you shouldn't sleep there. Who knows how stable this ledge is? It could give way at any moment.
Sokka, I'm fine. Stop worrying.
You're right. You're right.
He is kind of
Capable of taking care of yourself.
being overprotective.
Wait! Oh, never mind. I thought I saw a spider, but you're fine.
This can't go wrong at all. Just helping Jet in general is a bad idea. Just do the opposite of what he wants to do. That was pretty easy.
You know, it's okay to miss Appa. What's going on with you? In the desert, all you cared about was finding Appa, and now it's like you don't care about him at all.
It's because he's not trying to think about it.
Out there. I was so angry about losing Appa, I couldn't control myself. I hated feeling like that.
But now you're not letting yourself feel anything. I know sometimes it hurts more to hope, and it hurts more to care.
He's doing the extreme now.
You have to promise me that you won't stop caring. Come on, you need a hug.
Thank you for your concern, Katara.
Really has kind of pushed his like any type of feelings at all, so he doesn't go into that like uncontrolled state, which is good for everybody else in the case of not hurting anybody, but at the same time it's not healthy, and it's just not I don't know, he has to find a balance.
It's a beautiful moon.
Yeah, it really is.
Look, I know you're just trying to help, but I can take care of myself.
I know you can.
Then why are you acting so overprotective?
It's so hard to lose someone you care about. Something happened at the North Pole and I couldn't protect someone. I don't want anything like that to ever happen again.
I lost someone I cared about. He didn't die. He just went away. I only had a few days to get to know him, but he was smart and brave
And oh, she's talking about him.
This guy. Is he taller than me?
No, he's about your height.
Oh my god.
It is, you stupid.
Oh.
They're connected. Right right by the moon.
I'm sorry.
No, you shouldn't be.
It's funny, like, just how that was done, because they're about to kiss, and then the moon is showing right there. He's obviously thinking about somebody else and probably still kind of messed up with his feelings, but also, like, maybe he feels like he needs to tell her about her as well. I found that very, interesting, that shot.
That's an unusual name for a young man.
Maybe it's because I'm not a man. I'm a girl.
Oh, I see. It's a beautiful name for a lovely girl.
I know. You're right.
He didn't mean
As long
to.
as I'm confident with who I am, it doesn't matter what other people think. Thanks, Longshot.
You can do that with a stare.
From what I heard, people eat like this every night in Ba Sing Se. I can't wait to set my eyes on that giant wall.
It is a magnificent sight.
So you've been there before?
Once, when I was a different man.
I've done some things in my past that I'm not proud of. But that's why I'm going to Ba Sing Se. For a new beginning. A second chance.
So he's actually, like, learned from his mistakes, and okay, I'll give him a chance. Like, he seems to, I mean, because he was doing kind of the same things and stealing and stuff, I And from what we saw the last time we saw him, I was like just kind of writing him off. But if he maybe is trying to change himself, then maybe I should give him a chance.
That's very noble of you. I believe people can change their lives if they want to. I believe in second chances.
It's just the face tells me something different, just the way he's been looking and acting, and I don't know.
Aang, I need help.
Jeez. That is actually insanely cool, being able to push the water like that and walk a trail by bending. Don't get lost, Momo.
What is that thing?
That's not good. Sea monster? Oh, what the hell? It's a Gyarados!
Figured out why they call it the Serpent's Pass. Suki, you know about giant sea monsters. Make it go away.
Just because I live near the Unagi doesn't mean I'm an expert.
Oh, great and powerful sea serpent.
Oh no,
Please
don't
accept this humble and
sacrifice.
tasty offering. Thank you.
Sokka!
Don't eat Momo. That's not allowed.
Katara, get everyone across.
God damn. Everybody is really improved in their bending. Like, especially Katara. Like, a lot of it off screen. I've just seen her improve and improve.
Toph, come on. It's just ice.
Actually, I'm gonna stay on my little island where I can see.
Or not.
Okay, I'm coming.
You're doing great. Just follow the sound of my voice.
It's hard to ignore.
You're
It's impossible.
there.
Oh. Well, that's something they should have been teaching you. Damn, for somebody so powerful, I guess everybody has to have a weakness.
Saved me.
Wait, what?
Actually, it's me.
Wait,
Oh.
wait, what?
Well,
What? What?
you can go ahead and let me drown now.
Okay, then. I think there was a possible, like, something I didn't see, possible liking of somebody that just came out of there. Okay, then. Toph, you let some of who you are right there out. So it's a love-hate relationship between her and Sokka.
Now it's nothing but smooth sailing to Ba Sing Se.
Oh no!
What's wrong?
The baby's coming.
What? Now?
Of course.
Hold it in or something?
Calm down. I help Grand deliver lots of babies back home.
This isn't the same as delivering an Arctic seal. This is a real human thing.
It's called a baby, and I helped her deliver plenty of those too. Aang, get some rags. Sokka, water. Toph, I need you to make an earth tent. A big one.
You know, as soon as I saw your scar, I knew exactly who you were. You're
Oh.
an outcast, like me. And us outcasts have to stick together. We have to watch each other's backs. Because no one else will.
I've realized lately that being on your own isn't always the best path.
Like, if somebody's going to be an influence on Zuko, though, I mean, if Jet really has changed, then maybe they could help each other out. But also, I'm just a little worried about it. Because I want the best for Zuko completely.
Now get ready to push. 1, 2, 3, push! It's
a girl. So, you want to go see the baby, or are you going to faint like an old lady again?
No, I'm good this time.
I feel like I see Toph's interactions with Sokka a little bit differently now.
Aang, you have to.
It's just me. Because of the way she acted when she was drowning.
She sounds healthy.
She's beautiful.
It's so squishy looking.
What should we name her?
I want our daughter's name to be unique. I want it to mean something. I know what I want to name our baby now.
Hope. Ah.
Perfect name. Hope.
You named their baby. Pretty much. Good job.
I thought I was trying to be strong, but really I was just running away from my feelings. Seeing this family together, so full of happiness and love, it's reminded me how I feel about Appa. And how I feel about you.
That brought him in the right direction again. Having that experience.
I promise, I'll find Appa as fast as I can. I just really need to do this.
See you in the big city.
Say hi to that big fuzzball for me.
You'll find him, Aang.
I know. Thank you, Katara.
So he has to do this himself.
Really great to see you again.
Whoa, hold on. Why does it sound like
She's
you're
gonna
saying
straight up
goodbye?
leave.
I came along because I wanted to make sure you got through the Serpent's Pass safely. But now I need to get back to the other Kyoshi warriors.
So you came along to protect me?
Listen, I'm really sorry about last night. We were talking and saying things. I just got carried away, and before I knew it,
No.
You talk too much.
Sometimes you just want to say that. That's one way of them not talking too much for the moment. Oh.
Sorry, Momo.
Right in front of you.
Have to wait.
That thing is gonna... Yeah. Okay, so this ended up being a two-parter. Okay. Yeah, this ended up being a two-parter. It took a second to click there. I'm gonna have to figure out if I want to make this one... I probably will... Yeah, this will be part one. I'm I'm going to split this into two for YouTube, and just in general. Yeah, great. That was a good cliffhanger. Seriously, that was an amazing cliffhanger because now... What is Aang going to do in that spot? I liked the dynamic. It was nice to see Sokka, being able to, I don't know, just to like have an interaction with her again. But I knew she wasn't going to stay. Like, that was obvious. She works somewhere else. They're going somewhere, but she wanted to protect him. So I have a feeling they'll probably, maybe it'll be something where she just comes back every so often. I found the most interesting part of this episode, though, was Toph. Because you know how she treats Sokka, like, it was just interesting to see her when she was drowning. She thought he saved him and then instantly just turned into another person. So that's why I just find that hilarious. I hope that's, like, brought up or I hope that's done again because I just found that funny as heck. And that wasn't even a possibility or a match that even went in my brain. But I think she just might have, like, a deep down possible crush on Sokka. I don't even think it's definitely possible. So I found that pretty funny.